I would hate to see him come so far just for something as simplistic as a plug in and plug out.
I don't want to hear that crap, man. You better just switch controllers.
Jack, man. All right, you got it. You got it, Phil.
You ain't gonna walk in the rain because your umbrella got a hole in it, right? You gonna get another one.
Well, that's true.
Come on, man. Analogy master, baby. Let's go. Game number 1 for sure this time. Oh, yeah. You can tell, man, the way he parried that move, he ain't playing.
No, sir.
So let's get it. Again, low percent is where you're going to see Pichu really shine. And oh, my goodness, off to a hellacious start, taking on a quick 41. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how well he can really play around these grenades, man. Those grenades are just something that really creates an edge for Snake. So disruptive, as you can see early on, already getting allied just some residual damage.
That's right, man. You know, the way this match started, Pichu kind of has to kick off the match like this. You don't want to play the Snake game. Snake wants to set up shop. He wants to see the Nikita. He wants to see the grenades. He wants to keep Pichu on one side of the screen, and so he can dictate how the pacing of this match is going to go.
Yes.
All right, as you see right there, try to read him. That's another thing Snake's really going to have to do when it comes to fighting in close quarters. He knows he won't be able to go blow for blow with Pichu in certain cases, so he's going to have to start reading where Pichu goes. And I got to be real with you, man. That's a task within itself. This character is as fast as some of the best of them in the game.
No doubt about it, man. Now, this is, however, one thing Allen can really take advantage of the fact when you start to get Pichu around these percents, you already know he's going to be what? Fearful. He's going to be a little more on the defensive end, trying to protect that stock because he understands, you know what I'm saying? I'm low weight. Anything can get me.
Oh, no,
beautiful follow-up. Yes, you'll see him so many times, especially early game when he's going for that first stock. He'll just kind of lay you down and try and track exactly where you're going to go. See, a lot of the times the best option I've seen against that is just go ahead and just do the get-up attack, as he seldom elects to just kind of shield in front of you on the first one.
Oh, man, speaking of shield, the allies are certainly getting ate up, and that's why he decided to go for the high recovery off the ledge of the stage. He's backwards, too, now, so even if he decided to go low, it'd be a little bit harder for him to snap at the ledge. Okay, Pichu can't afford to keep trading, though, here with Snake, man. Grenades are going blow for blow. Things are going to get a little nasty for this rodent. Back row, good stuff. Here's the Nikita.
This is tough, man. He's trying to track it down and then just laying it on the floor.
Uh-oh. Okay, got a bit of a back air cross up there from both sides of the spectrum. Using the grenades here to kind of keep him up there on that top platform. That's not a good spot to be in over Snake. You know what Snake likes to do when you're above him, and that's called up tilt.
Oh, my good God almighty.
Look, I know a girl named Nikita, and she don't hit like that, all right? I'm just saying, man. What the heck?
What's your Tinder looking like, man? Can we talk about it? Talk about these grenades, too, man. Ally already, I mean, clearly he's got Mudomo and death percent 2 times, man. 149, Pichu. I don't think Pichu's ever seen percents like that.
Absolutely not.
I'm impressed.
All right.
Better be careful now. You pass gas, Pichu might lose his stock. That fragile. I'm trying to tell you something now.
Ain't a potion in the world strong enough. All right, lays him down. Yeah, see ya.
Easy, man. Solid conversion guy. If you're not familiar, 160 and above. Any character, Snake lays you down at that percent, he can immediately follow up with the up tilt.
This is such a rough finish here from Mudomo. Am I saying that right? Mudomo.
I assume that's how you say it.
I would hope so, man. All right, man. But anyway.
I didn't get hooked on fires, but I can sound something else.
Yeah. I would really hope, though, things kind of turn around here for him. You know, he had such a strong start here, but towards the finish of this match, man, it certainly has turned into the ally show. Oh, takes the Cypher away from him. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, clutch air dodge ally, knowing he was going to try and push his advantage there. That might have been a misclick, maybe a buffer error. However, Ally still remaining in the driver's seat and really on the verge of finishing this match with a 2-stock, barring some miracle comeback from Mudomo.
I got to really give it to Cypher, man. Cypher is such an interesting option that Snake has because in certain cases on the ledge of the stage, it could really help him, but sometimes it even extends hitboxes so it can hit Snake. But Ally, of course, with that very clean W and the patented head nod, I don't know how that happened.
I'd like to see a replay of that. That was a weird interaction because it looked like Ally got caught up in one of the explosions from the grenade, but he still had time to react with the down tilt. That was a funky interaction. I have to see that on the replay, but nonetheless, getting that W convincingly. Really started to just kind of pull away, especially after he got that first stock.
Phenomenal. You know, my man Ally, you know, nothing short of great, man. Always on the money with his gameplay. You know, in the previous iteration, we've seen his Mario. We actually seen a couple characters. He played a little Mario, played a little Snake. I actually played a little Marth himself, but, or excuse me, not Snake, Marth. Played Marth, played Mario, and he played Cloud, I'm sorry. But obviously, you know, he has Snake, so it's home sweet home here. And that's one of the great things about being a top-level player is that when you play so many characters, you learn how to fight against so many different matchups. And even though Pichu hasn't been with us in quite some time, he's playing this matchup as if he's been doing it since day one.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a whole different Pichu from Melee, man. The effectiveness behind this character now is just something to really marvel at. You see so many top players really kind of gravitating towards Pichu, and for good reason. And that strong early combo game, and just the ability to just kind of finish stocks off at percents with options you might not even expect, totally being that F tilt, which is just insane.
Absolutely. This is such smart options here from Ally, man. Using that grenade up there on the top platform. He knows he doesn't want to have to trade with Pichu, so what he's doing is using the grenade for Clash. But, man, clashing into that up tilt once more. We've seen it claim so many lives here, and obviously it ain't stopping at Genesis.
That's where that parry mechanic really comes into play, especially a character like Snake that can utilize it so well and just respond with a move like up tilt, which can really just be oppressive, especially on those lightweight characters. Pichu struggling just a tad bit. Ally electing to go high, gonna air dodge almost preemptively, but Mudomo not quite able to connect, and now he's trying to kind of navigate his way through this field of explosions.
It's hard, man, because all he's really doing is just hitting him with tilts and jabs and then using the grenades, and something so simple can be so sweet here, man.
Second time I've seen him try and go for that dare, a little off the mark, and that's just great execution. And the thing about Ally is he anticipates exactly where you're going to be once he connects with one of those grenades.
Right.
It's not just kind of like no method to the madness.
That's right, man. He's not tossing out willy-nilly. He definitely has a plan, and the plan is to get the W indeed. There's the back air closing this out. One more stock, and Ally's going to try to move on, and unfortunately, man, from Mudomo, the attack damage is becoming that much harder. Can't quite get this W, can't quite get this stock taken here off of Ally, and it's hard. Snake's such a heavy guy. Yes, Pichu has some very, very strong attacks, but you got to put them together the right way.
Yeah, for sure, man. That heavy weight of Snake really helping him kind of weather through the storm and wade through this offense of Mudomo, who's, you know, again, finding himself down in a really tough predicament. Not looking too good, I will say that.
Yeah, that was really smart right there to go for to lay him down after the throw. That was some good stuff, and then Red, how he's going to get him with the double down tilt. Okay, push him off stage, and again, like you talked about, just cannot find the access point to that dare to save his life.
Yeah, that would be could be a game changer if he's able to hit him when he's below stage with it, but the Allies just making it so difficult. Notice that very content to just reset the neutral and again pull out a grenade. The man's never really leaving too much the chance. Oh my boy, I heard her putting the hands on him, but the feet.
The feet, the boots.
Hope you change your socks.
There it is, man.